Good morning, dear students. Is it audible?
Good morning, sir.
Is on?
Sir.
Okay, good morning. So let us rewind earlier class. So that is velocity and acceleration of piston rod. Okay, already made the particular derivation. So observe that. So the velocity value is okay. V equals to omega r into sine theta plus sine 2 theta by 2 into square root of n square minus sine square theta, and acceleration value, so omega square r cos theta plus cos 2 theta by n. Okay, so already in the now going to discuss the next topic, today's topic, engine force analysis. So the today topic is engine force analysis. All of you observe that when we are taken to be engine single slider crankshaft, how many forces are acting on the our particular steam engine or single slider crankshaft. Okay, so those are the here. So those forces are just you will observe that. So mainly to take in the weight weight of the reciprocating masses and the connecting rod. So and gas forces and frictional forces and inertia forces, and lastly to consider as the dynamic in nature. When the body is in dynamic nature, that okay, those forces are attaining in our particular system. So here we may also find out the okay those forces. So just all of you observe that. So let us take the piston effort. First one is the effective driving force or piston effort. So here piston effort means it is simply to okay, simply to say that it is the net force applied on the piston. Net force applied on the piston. Is it recording? Okay. So net force acting on net force applied on the piston. So in this in reciprocating engines, so the reciprocating masses during the first half of the stroke to get the inertia force, that is tends to resist the motion. So that is the our first half of the stroke we may get the inertia forces, and when we are getting the inertia forces, then the piston effort is decreased, then the piston force is the decrease, and later half of the stroke is to get the reciprocating masses. Okay, reciprocating masses deaccelerate the inertia forces, so that may also get the deacceleration to the our inertia force. So when we are getting that, that means simply to say that gas forces, gas pressure, so we may also attain the gas pressure. So that is the okay half of the another half of the stroke we may also get that. So similarly to take the in vertical engines. So when we are taken as the vertical engines, additionally to add it with the another forces, those forces are weight of the reciprocating masses, okay, and another one is the and another one is the piston effort. So those are the forces are attaining when the system will happen. So those are the forces are there. Then all of you observe that how many forces are there and how we calculated the piston effort. Okay, when the consideration of the forces, just all of you observe that. So before going to make the that values, just we will know the notations. A1 area of the cover end, and A2 area of the piston rod, and P1 pressure on the cover end, and P2 pressure on the piston rod, and M is the mass of the reciprocating mass. Those conditions are there. Now, just all of you observe that force on the due to the gas pressure, force on the piston due to gas pressure. So that is notated with the our F suffix P equals to P1A1 minus P2A2. P1A1 minus P2A2. That is taken as the equation number 1. Just all of you observe that equation number 1. Okay, and next we will write the inertia forces. So inertia forces is represented with the f suffix b, and that value is m omega square r into cos theta plus cos 2 theta by n. Inertia force. Inertia force value is the, what is the value of inertia force? ma. So m is the, already know that m is the m, and a means acceleration of the piston. Acceleration of piston already we found in earlier section. So that value is the omega square r into cos theta plus cos theta by n. That is the our inertia force. Now we will write the our net force on the piston. Net force on the piston. So net force on the piston F equals to, okay, represented with the F, capital F equals to Fp minus Fb. Fp minus Fb. Fp will represent the gas pressure, okay, force on the piston due to gas pressure, and Fb means force on the piston due to inertia forces. So that is the our net force on the piston. And in case when the consideration of the, okay, frictional forces, frictional resistance, when the consideration of the frictional resistance, then the force on the piston F equals to Fp minus Fb minus Ff. Fp minus Fb minus Ff. So that is the, okay, just observe the value. And in case of vertical engines, when we take the our vertical type of engines, so then that value is, okay, additionally added with that weight of the piston also. Weight of the piston are reciprocating masses. So Fp, sorry, Fp is mg minus Fb minus Ff. So that is the force on the piston. Okay. So those are, okay, that is the our force on the piston. Value is F equals to Fp plus mg minus Fb minus Ff. So that is the effective driving force. Okay, effective driving force. Now observe that, observe the diagram. Just observe the diagram. Just observe the diagram. So what are the forces are there in our system? So just observe that. So all of you observe that. Let us take the our single slider crankchain mechanism, and those values are OAB. OAB is there, and OAB is there. And what is the force? Okay, what is the force is there in our connecting rod, and what are the forces are generating at the piston, okay, at the slider, at the cylinder, and at the crank pin. So those are already given here, just all of you observe. So Fc is the force on the connecting rod, and F is there, okay, F is the what we find, okay, what we find in earlier, our force on the piston. So and Fn is also there. Fn is our okay, thrust on the sides of the cylinder. So thrust on the sides of the cylinder, and Ft, Fr, Ft, F suffix T and F suffix R. Those are there. Those are belongs to the our crank. Okay, crank at the tangential force at the crank, and okay, radial forces at the crank. Okay, those are there. And now the angle. So here we have the small amendment is there between earlier one to this one. That is the theta is there. The theta angle, okay, the theta angle, all of you observe that it makes an angle of theta, okay, to the crank from the IDC to our crank position. So that is the our theta is there, and beta angle is there. But in earlier derivation, we took the pi value. Okay, beta is replacing with pi. So, but here we are replacing with beta. The notations are changing here, but the condition will be the same. Okay, notation are changing here. So beta is replacing with here. Okay, beta is there, and okay, OA and D is also there. D notation is also there. OAD. Okay, OAD is also there, and the F suffix T and F suffix R, and angle between the, okay, our, all of you observe that angle at the our particular D point. Sorry, A point. A point. Just observe that. Okay, that angle is there, theta plus beta. That angle is the our theta plus beta. So those are there. Now another forces. So force on the piston already calculated that. That is the F equals to Fp plus mg minus Fb minus Ff. Okay. Next one, force along the connecting rod. Force along the connecting rod. So that is represented with the value of F suffix C. F suffix C. So here they may write here equating the horizontal component of the forces. Equating the horizontal component of the forces. What are the forces are there? Those are the Fc cos beta from the triangle of, just all of you observe that. So here Fc cos beta, Fc cos beta. So that is the C is there. Actually, they may not represent here. So that is the Fc cos beta equals to F. Okay, horizontal forces are Fc cos beta equals to F. So how we take the Fc cos beta to F? So observe that. Okay, so just observe that. So that is the, okay. Okay, OAC, just OAC, just observe that. So I have drawn the one line is the perpendicular to our line of this. That is the line of this perpendicular line is that is C value will be present. C
Sir,
value.
voice lagging, sir.
Sir, voice thank you, sir.
It's not clear, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So all of you observe that. Okay, is it audible now?
No, sir.
Is it
So
audible
it's,
perfectly or not?
resounding, sir. Resounding.
Resounding and something there.
Okay, just listen. Now is it audible perfectly? Is it audible clearly?
Yes,
Yes, sir. Sir.
Okay, okay. So listen. Listen. So the second force, that is the force along the connecting rod. Just observe that. Force along the connecting rod. In earlier one already found that force on the piston. F equals to Fp plus mg minus Fb minus Ff. Okay. So now going to find out the our force along the connecting rod. Okay. Is it audible clearly? Okay. Now all of you observe that. So that is represented with the F suffix C, and when we are taken to be horizontal components for find out of the Fc. So when we take the our horizontal component value, that is the triangle of ABC. So triangle of ABC, from triangle of ABC, Fc cos beta equals to Fc cos beta equals to F. Fc cos beta equals to F. So that is also written as Fc equals to F by cos beta. F by cos beta. How we write the our Fc cos beta equals to F? Just observe the value. FC is there, the horizontal component is this one, and F is also there. F is also there. So both the values are there. Okay. So FC cos beta equals to F. So FC equals to F by cos beta. That is the force along the connecting rod. So how much value, how much of the value is there? Force along the connecting rod. Simply to take it as the FC equals to F by cos beta. Where we get the our F? F is the in earlier one. So F is the in earlier one is there already. Okay. So F by cos beta. Next going to next observe that next one all of you okay next one. So third one, thrust on the sides of the cylinder. Thrust on the sides of the cylinder. So now all of you observe thrust on the sides of the cylinder. So how much of the thrust force is generating at the sides of the cylinder? Okay, cylinder sides. So then all of you observe that Fn is there. Just all of you observe that Fn is already there. Okay, Fn value already there. Okay, Fn is there. So now you may also calculate the Fn value. Fn value means again you will take the our okay Fn. It is the normal reaction of the cylinder walls. Okay. So Fn equals to Fc sin beta. Fn equals to Fc sin beta. Why? Because it is also similar to the before one. So let us take the triangle of okay AB. So ABC triangle, from the triangle of ABC triangle, vertical component will be taken to that. So Fn equals to Fc sin beta. Fc sin beta. So Fc sin beta means Fc already know that. Just we will substitute the Fc value. So Fc means F by cos beta. Okay, F by cos beta into sin beta. So then that is also written as F tan beta. F tan beta. That is the our thrust on the sides of the cylinder. Thrust force.
Take off check.
Roll number
365.
73.
365, sir.
Seven out, sir. 7 out.
Okay. So that is the thrust on the sides of the cylinder is Fn equals to Fc sin beta, that equals to F tan beta. So now going to find out the crank effort. So crank effort point of view here, all of you observe that crank effort is the net effort applied at the crank pin perpendicular to the crank, which gives the turning moment on the crankshaft. So crank effort, that means it is the net effort applied on the crank pin perpendicular to the crank. So then just observe our crank crank pin, okay, forces. Those are the two forces are generating at the crank pin. So that is the point A, at the point A. So that is the Ft is there and Fr is there. Ft and Fr both are there. So that is the which is acting as the perpendicular, that means tangential. Which one is a tangential to the crank? That is the Ft is the tangential. So now here, so that force Ft is taken as the our crank effort. So how we find out the crank effort? So simply to take it as Ft into R equals to just observe that Ft into R equals to Fc into R sin theta plus beta here. Fc into R sin theta plus beta here. Just they will take the our consideration of the forces. So that is the Ft into R equals to FCR sin theta plus beta. Where we write the our FCR sin theta plus beta, just you will observe the diagram. So what is the value is there? So just observe the diagram. So R sin theta plus beta value is there. Just all of you observe that. Just observe the our this one. So that means this line. Okay, this line will indicate the R sin theta plus beta. That is also multiplied with Fc. Why? Because connecting rod force is there. Okay, force on the connecting rod. So that is the our that is the force is there. FCR sine theta plus beta. Okay. So here crank effort is okay, Ft into R equals to FCR sine theta plus beta. Ft equals to RR cancellating in terms. So Ft equals to Fc sine theta plus beta. Fc into sine theta plus beta. Fc is also written as F by cos beta. So just substituted the value. So then Ft equals to F into sine theta plus beta by cos beta. Sine theta plus beta by cos beta. So that is the crank effort. Crank effort. That means the net force, the net effort applied at the crank pin. The net effort applied at the crank pin. Now going to find the thrust on the bearings. Thrust on the bearings. That means we will consideration of the our radial component. Okay, Fr radial force. So then all of you observe that the component of Fc along the crank, the component of Fc along the crank produces a thrust on the crankshaft bearings. So that is the okay. What is the component of component is there? Component of force Fc is there. That crank produces the our thrust on the crankshaft bearings. So now going to find the Fr value. Fr means, so simply to take it as Fr equals to Fc cos sin, okay, Fc cos theta plus beta. So in earlier one, we wrote the our Fc sin theta plus beta, and here Fr means Fr equals to Fc cos theta plus beta. So that is also equals to F by cos beta into cos theta plus beta. So that is the thrust acting, okay, thrust on the, okay, thrust forces acting on the bearings, thrust forces acting on the bearing. So now turning moment on the crankshaft, turning moment on the crankshaft, just all of you observe that. So here turning moment on crankshaft T equals to simply to take it as F suffix T into R, Ft, F suffix T into R, turning moment on crankshaft, crankshaft turning moment. So that is the Ft into R is there. So tangential okay, tangential component value Ft is there, and perpendicular distance, when we write the perpendicular distance simply to get the torque. So that is the FTR is there. Ft means already know the value. So Ft is what is the value is there in earlier. So the F by cos beta sin theta plus beta. F by cos beta sin theta plus beta into R. Now for simplifying the equation, so here just all of you observe that. Just observe that. Okay, just observe the value. So sin A plus B are expanding here. Sin theta plus sin A plus B, sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. So from that, Fr by cos beta into sin theta cos beta plus cos theta sin beta. So when we are expanding the sin A plus B, then we write here. So then the value is Fr into cos beta term is also send it into the send it into the our equation. So then the remaining terms are this cos beta are first term are calculating, okay, and sin theta plus other okay, remaining term is cos theta into sin beta into 1 by cos beta. Okay, so that is the value there. Now Fr into sin theta plus cos theta into sin beta is replacing with the value. So that means sin pi. It is also similar to the sin pi. So that means sin theta by n. Relation is there between the thetas and our betas. So that is the sin theta by n. And cos beta already calculated the value. So that is the 1 by n into square root of n square minus sin square theta. So just we will substitute the sin beta value and cos beta value. So those are already calculated in earlier derivation. Okay, in earlier derivation, when we made the derivation of velocity and acceleration of the piston rod, already we wrote here. Okay, we wrote that those values. So sin beta is replacing with sin theta by n, and cos beta is replacing with 1 by n into square root of n square minus sin square theta. When we simplifying the equation, then the values are fr into sin theta plus 2 sin theta. Okay, so multiplied with the 2 denominator and numerator. So that value, the term is 2 sin theta cos theta by 2 into square root of n square minus sin square theta. 2 into here n cancellating in earlier one. 2 into square root of n square minus sin square theta. So then fr into sin theta plus 2 sin theta cos theta means sin 2 theta. Sin 2 theta by 2 into square root of n square minus sin square theta. So that is the our turning moment on the crankshaft. Now here all of you observe that r sin theta r into sin theta plus beta is also written as OD cos beta. OD cos beta. So just observe that OD cos beta. R sin theta plus beta. R sin theta plus beta equals to OD cos beta. When we observe that this triangle, small triangle is there. Small triangle. Okay. So just observe this portion. So what is the portion is there? Just observe that this portion. Okay. This portion. So the triangle is there. So that is the r sin theta plus beta equals to OD cos beta. OD cos beta. OD cos beta. So okay, OD cos beta. So that is substituted in our equation. Okay, in our equation. So that is the t equals to ft into r. That equals to f by cos beta in r sin theta plus beta is okay. R sin theta plus beta is replacing with the term OD cos beta. OD cos beta. So that means cos beta cancellating here. The remaining term is f into OD. F into OD. So it is also similar to this one. This is the one equation, turning moment on the crankshaft, and this is the one equation. Okay, t equals to f into OD. Okay, so f into OD. So that is the value is there. Okay, so turning moment on the crankshaft value is generally taken that t equals to fr into sin theta plus sin 2 theta by 2 into n square minus sin square theta. But when we are having the OD value, OD value already, okay, just observe that it's not okay, it's not equals to the OR. Just all of you observe that OD is okay, OD is different and OR is different. So that's why generally to take the value of fr into okay t equals to fr sin theta plus sin 2 theta by 2 into n square minus sin square theta. That is the our turning moment on the crankshaft. Okay, turning moment on the crankshaft. Okay. Okay, is it any queries regarding this topic? Please respond. Please respond. Engine force analysis. So in this, how we calculated the forces, okay, at the various parts. So that is the connecting rod point of view and crank point of view and piston point of view and cylinder point of view and bearings point. So those are the forces calculated here. Okay. All of you understand? Now going to see the one problem. Just all of you observe that. Okay, just observe the problem here. The length of crank and connecting rod of a vertical reciprocating engine are lengths of crank and connecting rod. So 300 mm and 1.5 meter respectively. The crank is rotating at 200 rpm clockwise as shown, and find the acceleration of the piston, and second one velocity of the piston, and the third one angular acceleration of connecting rod when the crank has turned 40 degrees from IDC. sorry, from TDC and piston is moving. Okay. Piston is moving outwards. So then all of you observe that from the problem description, simply to write the our given values, those are the our connecting rod radius is crank radius is there, r equals to 300 mm, that is also converted meters, 0.3 meter, and length is the 1.5 meter, and speed value is the 200 rpm. Okay. From the speed, simply to find the our angular velocity 2 pi n by 60, so that value nearly get our 20.94, and theta value is there 40 degrees, and n value means what is the n value? So L by R, it is the ratio of connecting rod length to the crank radius, L by R. So 1.5 by, sorry, here the radius value is wrong here, so that is the our 0.3, this is the our 0.3. So then 1.5 by 0.3, then simply to get the 5. Okay, 1.5 by 0.3 equals to 5. So then going to find the our acceleration and velocities. Okay, acceleration of the piston. So A equals to, what is the value? So omega square r into cos theta plus cos 2 theta by n. So omega already find out that 20.94. Okay, just substituted those values. R is the 0.3 and cos 40 plus cos 80 by 5. Then get the our acceleration value 105.27 meter per second square. Later we will find the our velocity of the piston. So velocity of the piston value V equals to omega r into sin theta plus sin 2 theta by 2 into square root of n square minus sin square theta. So just substituted the values in our equation. So then we may get the our 4.66 meter per second. Now going to find out the, all of you observe that, now going to find out the angular acceleration of connecting rod. Angular acceleration of connecting rod. So angular acceleration of connecting rod alpha c equals to, alpha c equals to omega square sin theta into 1 minus n square by n square minus sin square theta whole power 3 by 2. Okay, angular acceleration of connecting rod alpha c equals to omega square sin theta into 1 minus n square by n square minus sin square theta whole power 3 by 2. So just substituted the values. Then the value will come minus 55.5 radian per seconds. So that is the angular acceleration of connecting rod. Angular acceleration of connecting rod. Okay. Now here the negative sign represents what is the value attained here in angular acceleration, that is the negative. So that represents the sense of acceleration, it tends to reduce spike. Okay, crank angle at which the velocity of piston is maximum, crank angle at which the velocity of the piston is maximum. So now going to find the maximum velocity. Maximum. So that means V equals to already know the value. V equals to know the formula. So that is the omega r into sin theta plus sin 2 theta by 2 into n square minus sin square. In this, n is large. N is large. So then sin theta will be neglecting here. So then V equals to omega r into sin theta plus sin 2 theta by 2n. So that is the velocity is there when n value is large compared to the crank radius. So then for getting the maximum velocity of the piston, so dv by d theta should be 0. dv by d theta should be 0. So for getting the dv by d theta equals to should be 0. So dv by d theta equals to omega r cos theta plus 2 cos 2 theta by 2n. So then 2 cancellating in our term. 2 cancellating in our term. So then the remaining term is cos theta plus cos 2 theta by n is there, dv by d theta. But when we equating the 0, so then the remaining term is simplifying the equation n cos theta plus cos 2 theta equals to 0. N cos theta plus cos 2 theta equals to 0. N cos theta plus cos 2 theta is also written the value 2 cos square theta minus 1. Okay, just substituted the formula. Cos 2 theta is also written as 2 cos square theta minus 1. So n cos theta plus 2 cos square theta minus 1 equals to 0. So it seems to be okay. Just all of you observe that. Okay, second order equation. Okay, second order equation is there. 2 cos square theta plus n cos theta minus 1 equals to 0. Okay, for getting the unknown value. Okay, so that is the for getting the this value cos theta for second order. Okay, equation. So then that value is there minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a formula is there. So just substitute the values. Minus b means what are the coefficients are there? Those are the n is the coefficient and 2 is the coefficient and 1 is the coefficient. Those coefficients are substituting here. So a, b, c. So a is the 2 and b is the n and c is the 1. So minus n plus or minus square root of n square minus 4 into 2 into minus 1 by 2 into 2. So when we make the particular calculation, that value will come nearly cos theta equals to 0.186. 0.186. From that theta equals to 79.28. 79.28 degrees. So that is when we substituted the theta value is 79.28 degrees. That is okay, getting the maximum velocity. Okay, so this is the our this is the our values are there. Okay, so these what are the formulas are substituting in our problem? Those all are in our in earlier derivation. So that is the our velocity and acceleration of connecting velocity and acceleration of the piston rod. So that formulas will be considered here. Okay, now that today's session is going to be ending, so please raise your queries. Do you understand the problem? Please respond. Are any doubts? So please respond. Roll number 302.
Yes, sir.
Just you will take the attendance.
Completed, sir.
And any doubts regarding this topic and problem? Roll number 47. Roll number 47, please respond.
Yes, sir.
Any doubts?
No doubt, sir.
Lol.
Did you understand the problem and derivation, engine force analysis? How we
Sir.
calculated our forces of our single slider crank chain?
Oh.